was the first time I heard about boob job.
Oh, okay.
And liposuction.
Oh, really?
And Botox. Because, I mean, I was shocked. I mean, this small African Festac girl thrown in the midst of all those, I mean, stunning women. But you find out, I mean, those girls are not ashamed to tell you what it is.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is one amazing interview I have been waiting for all my life. Yes, even before I was born. I have the great opportunity to interview the beauty queens, plural, all the queens from 1985 till date. And first of all, we have a great personality who I feel is amazing. Every time I bump into her, she has a wonderful personality and absolutely down to earth. Should I still call her Anita Uwagbele? You're welcome. I know you're Mrs. But you know, we knew you from the days of MBGN as the stunning, beautiful Anita Uwagbele. You're welcome. Thank you. And you know, for me, how has life been after, you know, you're still a queen. We won't call you an ex-queen, right? How has life been for you?
I think during the process, when you win the pageant, it's like, oh God, it's so much work. I'm tired. I can't wait to get out of it. And really, once you get out of it, you realize it was really fun. I had so much fun. Okay. I wish I could go back now. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Okay. Thinking about it now, I had a lot of fun.
Okay, how did the pageant shape you to be a mother, you know, to be able to get into the society, to deal with a husband and children? Was there any effect from the pageant at all?
It's actually like two different worlds. So really you have to drop that tiara, drop that sash, and face reality. It's totally different. I definitely would say it's totally different. But you gain a lot of maturity from dealing with different people from different backgrounds, different part of the world. Now you're basically working, so you learn, you relate better. Okay. Yeah, you relate better.
I'm going to ask you this, and I want an honest answer. How have you been able to keep in shape? You know, the truth is, we saw you as a beauty queen, and you're still a beauty queen. So what's the secret? Because we know African women in particular, it's part of our DNA. You know, once they start having children, something happens. It's a miracle. They undergo a transformation. So what's your secret?
There's no miracle there, darling. You work out. You work out, you eat right. No miracle, no shortcut, no easy way out. I'm in the gym 4 or 5 days a week. I'm a nutritionist, so hey, I get the food part right, but I work out a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Regarding that aspect, what would you have to talk to, you know, African women about? Because those of them who still want to stay in shape and who still want to look hot.
It's a sacrifice. There's no shortcut. You have to give something to get something. If you really want to look amazing, you have to work for it. You can't, there's no cutting past that eating right and working out. You have to work at it to get better. It's not going to be overnight. I mean, it took months and years to gain the weight. Yeah. So it's a slow process, but it's worth it. I mean, I gained a lot of weight. With my last daughter, I have 3 kids. I gained about, shamefully, I gained about 43 kg.
Okay, that's a lot.
It's a lot. I was raking about 200 and something pounds.
Whoa.
Actually weighed more than my husband. But yeah, we're back now.
Yes, and I give you a huge ovation for that. Now,
thank you.
You went from MBGN to Miss World, right?
Yeah.
Did that shape your personality as a woman?
Actually, MBGN actually did. Now it's different. I learned. Now I actually did I did all the pageants. I did MBGN. I did tourism. In Ukraine. I did Miss Universe. I did Miss World. Yes, yeah. I did them all. Yes, it was fun. Okay. I actually got a shocker at Miss Universe. It was like.
Well, tell us about it.
That was the first time I heard about boob job.
Oh, okay.
And liposuction.
Oh, really?
And Botox, because I mean, I was shocked. I mean, this small African Festac girl thrown in the midst of all those, I mean, stunning women. But you find out, I mean, those girls are not ashamed to tell you what it is.
Okay.
But I was shocked. I was like, it was a shock for me. But I mean, with the other pageants, I learned more. I mean, I got better. I was first runner-up Miss Tourism International, so I got better at that. Then I went to Miss World and did top 15. So hey, so I learned from Miss Universe, the Miss Universe pageant. I picked up a lot from there, because when you go to the international pageant,
yes,
it's totally different from the Nigerian pageant.
Yes, yes.
It's, I mean, the game is totally different.
True.
So I honestly picked up a lot of experience from the Miss Universe pageant to go to attend the other pageant, which, I mean, I did well.
Okay.
I
Now,
must
looking
say.
at the chain of the events you had,
Yes.
did that change you as a woman? Your style of walking, the way you dress, the way you
Yes.
speak, did it change your personality?
Yes, it kind of reminds you who you are. It reminds you how much, really, to be honest with you, I didn't think people would be crying and screaming about me till you go abroad and you see people lined up on the street screaming and crying and screaming Nigeria, Nigeria. And in my mind, I'm like, huh? And my brothers, they hit my head every now and then, and these guys are screaming and shouting for me. So it reminds you of who you are. And I took away from that and said, you know what? I'm valued. I'm important. This is who I am. And I'm not going to change it for anything.
If you had to now define what's the true essence of beauty, how would you define that in your words?
It's from the inside down. Beauty.
Tell us, what is the true essence?
It's knowing who you are, knowing your value as a person, and really not changing it for anything, to be honest.
Okay.
It's knowing who you are, knowing your value as a person, and sticking with it.
Now, for girls who still have a wrong notion about the beauty pageant business, what would you have to tell them?
I didn't know the difference between Guy Bruce and Ben Bruce when I got in. So I didn't know anybody. I bought the farm.
Good.
I mean, for me, I think there are certain things you do at a certain age, at certain times in your life. I mean, it was the right time for me. Do it at the right time. It's fun. Do it for fun. Enjoy it, and move on with life.
Okay. Now, if you had to run us through your day, I'm more particular about your beauty tips. You know,
Yes.
as a woman now, your age, who's a mother, who's a wife, and you
Yes.
manage a home, what would you say, this is my routine or my beauty tip that keeps me right in shape? What would you tell us?
I pretty much get up pretty early. I'm up about 5:30, go out for my run about 6 a.m. to about like 13 to 10 kilometers, come back, do some strength training, about 40 minutes, then get the kids to school, take a shower, and basically start my day. I run a couple of businesses, so try to find out what's going on in each one of them. But in between, I have to stop and go get my kids from school, and that's at 2 p.m., 2:10. So yeah, we just manage the day from there. But I have a lot of help, so which makes it a lot easier.
Okay. Now, before you got married, when you were really, in the faces of everybody as a stunning beauty queen, which you still are, how did you deal with guys?
How do you deal with guys?
Yes, because I'm sure you had tons of admirers.
Yeah.
How did you deal with them then?
For me, I was brought up very differently. I mean, I grew up in the midst of boys, and my dad was in the military, so I was very strict. I mean, I grew up knowing where I came from, and really, it was very easy for me. I mean, no is no. Exactly. I mean, no is no. So I was never out there like that because of the way I was brought up. So that really helped. That really helped me during and after the pageant.
Okay. Now, during your reign or till date, was there anything negative that, emerged from the pageant that affected you? Was there anything negative at all?
To be honest with you, no. No, actually, I honestly, truly enjoyed the pageants that I went for. I mean, I'm shaping my daughter to tell you how much I enjoyed it, because if there was some sort of a negative experience, I wouldn't want to put my child through that. I really, really enjoyed it. I think it was fun. I mean, I was about 19. It was perfect timing for me. I've always wanted to be, my first name is Queen, so I just needed an official crown to put on it. So I honestly enjoyed it. And it's still who I am. I'm still aside from every other thing, without the cameras, it's me. It's who I am.
You don't need to tell
so
me.
I don't.
I can see it.
Yeah. So I honestly enjoyed it. Yeah.
Thank you very much, and kisses.
We're done.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.